Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. This is Everyday Finance and I'm your host Bobby. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for taking time out to watch this video. While you're here, if you enjoy this content, be sure to smash that like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you'll get updates on future content and videos similar to what you'll see in today's video. Now for today's video, we're gonna jump back into our Prosper investment series. We're gonna look at it from the mobile application. We've looked at Prosper from the desktop and we've done investments through the desktop as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna analyze everything and all the features that are on the mobile application and also invest a bit of money there as well. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, so we're opening the Prosper mobile application here. The first thing you'll see when you open it is the account value. Here, the total value for the entire account is listed. Underneath that, you can see payments received. This is the amount of payments that we've received year to date for our entire portfolio. This is the total amount of return that we have is 9.49%, as well as my impact. Now, my impact gives you state location information as far as the different states where the people who you've lended out money to actually reside within the U.S. Underneath that will be contact us, legal statements if you want to see previous statement information, glossary if there are terms that you are unfamiliar with. Prospectus is the legal paperwork or binding paperwork when you first initially opened your investment account with Prosper, and then settings is where you can change the different settings as far as investments and different things within the screen. So from here, if you notice at the bottom, there are three options there: account, transfer, and portfolio. Now we'll go over those as well. Transfer is the option to transfer money in or out of your Prosper account here. Now, the first thing you'll see is if there is any available cash here, and we actually have $34.16 that's available. And it gives a small message underneath that saying that the cash is idle and we should put it to work with auto invest. We have two options here. We can either deposit it or we can withdraw it as well. Now, the third option here, portfolio, gives you information specific to the entire portfolio of investments that you have. Now, here you can see the Prosper ratings for all of the investments that you have. As you'll see, 26% of our portfolio is invested in AA loans. We have 14% in C, 13% in D, 14% in E, 14% in HR, and 19% of our total investment is just sitting in idle cash. All right, now if we keep scrolling up, it gives numbers specific to each investment per loan listing. As you can see, they all were for $25. All right, now we can edit that as well. And there's also additional information here with regards to auto investing. All right. So what we'll do is we'll go back and we'll actually click account, and we'll click your account and get more detailed information specific to our account. All right, so currently we have $143.73 invested in 6 notes. From there, we can see all of the investments. $34.16 of that is in available cash. And investment now, we don't have any pending transactions and transfers to date. Since we've joined, we have deposited $175 and withdrawn $0. And underneath that, we can see transfer history as well. So what we'll first go and look at is to see my investments, because all of our investments have paid at least their initial payments. So we'll be able to get a breakdown of that as well through the mobile application so you guys can see that. All right, so here, all 6 of our loans are current. None of them are late. And as you can see underneath that, it gives financial information with regards to each. It starts with the Prosper rating for it, the amount of the initial investment, the percentage yield, and the terms of it as well. So the first one we have is for all of these are for $25 each. The yields also vary. Those are based on the Prosper ratings. As you can see, HR being high risk has the highest yield. And then years also vary as well. So at the top, there are two options, active and inactive. Inactive is where we would see ones that are currently not active that we previously invested in. Now, this one is one that is inactive. It's a B loan, $25, 13.86% for 3 years. Now, if we click on that, we'll be able to get more info with regard to it, where it gives the statistical information that we just saw as far as the B rating, the yield, and the amount investing. You can see more information in terms of the loan purpose and also the state. Now, at the top, you'll see two options here, info, which we're currently under, and payments. And we'll click on payments. All right. And payments here is where you can see the date. You can start and end the date ranges that you're looking for. Here underneath it is where you'll see payments that have posted. Now, we have two payments that have posted to this loan, both for 86 cents, one on January 29th and one on February 28th. And as you can see, it also shows the balance that the person owes on your initial investment based upon the amounts that they paid. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go back and we'll actually do the same for all of the active loans that we have. Let's look at the HR first. Okay. All right. Now, this one is for debt consolidation. It was a 5-year term for a borrower in Virginia. And in terms of payments, as you can see, they've made two payments. Now, one was for 81 cents to us and the other was for 83 cents. So within the span of about 3 to 4 days, we've received two payments from these guys. All right, so let's go back. AA, same deal. This one is for home improvement. It's 3 years from Florida. All right, and they've had two payments post as well, both for 79 cents. Okay, let's go to D, debt consolidation in New Mexico. All right, now they've had two payments as well. One is posted for 95 cents and the other for $1. Okay. Our E-loan for debt consolidation in Illinois. They've had one payment post for $1.05. Okay, let's go to the C loan. It's an other purpose, 5-year term, North Carolina. They've had one payment post, 60 cents on 2/13. And I think I skipped this AA loan, home improvement in Hawaii. They've had two payments post, one on the 4th and one on the 8th of February for $1.67 and for 83 cents. Okay, so let's actually go back to my investments here. So overall, as you guys were able to see earlier, we've had payments received that total $9.16. Now, when you click on that, you're able to see a breakdown. There's a circle graph as well as individual information that's given underneath it. So $9.16 has been paid to me in total. All right, now the principal paid off $6.26. We've earned right at $3 in interest. All right, so what we have right now is $2.90 in interest that we've earned on top of our principal balance being returned to us. Now, we are going to reinvest everything that we earn, both principal and interest, back into the Prosper app to create a snowball effect with all of our investments so that long term this becomes a very large investment for us. So what we'll do is we'll go back and we'll click on the percentage return that we have. All right, now this gives a bar graph that shows all time the percentage that we've returned. All right, now underneath that is information specific to managing investments where we can turn auto invest on or off. Okay, now my impact shows how many people we've supported. debt consolidation, we've got 3. Other is 1, 2 for home improvement. Okay. And underneath that is prosperous stories from people who've had money that had been lended to them through Prosper, where they were able to do different things within their lives or their family lives as well, which is, I think, really nice. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go back to my account at the top and available cash, because we've invested in Prosper using the desktop application, but we have not done so from the mobile application. So what I want to do is take the available cash that we have right now, which is $34.16, and invest it using the mobile application. All right, so what we'll click is where it says invest now. All right, now it asks, how do you want to invest? Use the auto invest tool to invest your cash automatically, or you can invest manually to browse and select from existing loan listings. So what I want to do currently is invest manually. All right, so it gives listing information similar to what we saw on the desktop version of it, where it gives you the yield, percentage amount. It shows you how much this person is looking for, how much is left to fund, as well as how many days are left, and the Prosper rating as well. So we've got a D, a D, a B, a C, a C, a E. You know, it keeps going and going and going and going. So what we'll do is actually filter. Now I want to invest in an AA here. I won't necessarily say the long term in years, but we'll just do by AA. Okay. Now this person's $11,000 for debt consolidation. They've got about $600 left on this one. So this loan is nearly funded. So let's click on that. Okay. And here you can see more detailed information. They've got 13 days left to fund $688. The Prosper rating is AA, yield 9.26%. Their historical return is between 3.3 and 5.93%. Debt consolidation for 2 years. Okay, now the borrower's rate is 10.26%. They are in Florida. The monthly payment will be $508.92. All right, 94% funded as well. Okay, so this is, now one note here is that the loan will be funded at 70% or higher. So this person has already been funded basically. Now the Prosper score is a 9, 720 to 739 FICO score. They've been employed for 8 months as an executive. They make over 100K in Florida with no delinquencies, no public records, one inquiry within the last 6 months. Their first credit line being in 2010 with 15 open credit lines and 41 total credit lines, a revolving credit balance of $52,000. Bank card utilization of 23%. They do have a mortgage with a debt to income ratio of 21%. All right, so what we'll actually do is go ahead and we'll invest into this one. Okay. And what we'll need to do from that point is just go ahead and click on it. Make sure that everything is correct. Everything is the way that we want to. We'll go back. All right, now see, here's where you place an order on the mobile application. It shows the information, how much you want to invest into it, and then you'll have the option of placing an order. So what I'll actually do is we want to go ahead and invest in this one a little bit more than the other ones that we have. Traditionally, we've only done $25 increments, but we'll go ahead and do this one for $34. So what I want to do is go back. And what I did was I clicked the plus button, and it gives you the option to increase the amount that you actually want to invest into all of the loan listings. So now what I want to do is go back. We'll actually have to deselect this one. I'm sorry. We'll deselect it, and now we'll add it once again. So now it'll be at $34 instead of the initial $25. So now What I'll do is click place order. And now we've just invested into another loan. So now one thing that you'll notice is that you need at least $25 to invest into a loan. Now that's at the bare minimum. So now we've actually added another investment to our portfolio. So now our portfolio sits at 7 investments. Now the total value did not change because the total value that we were given at the beginning included the $34.16 in available cash. So what we'll do is actually go back to see my investments. We've got 6 that are currently active. Inactive is probably going to show that 1 right now because the order is still pending. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, we actually can't see it yet because it's still pending. But once that is added to our portfolio, we'll be able to see it within the See My Investments or the account page here, guys. I hope that this brief overview of the mobile application for Prosper has helped you guys gain insight into this utility or tool for investing. Because most of the time, for most of us, we aren't always going to be able to be on a desktop application. Having a mobile device where you can access those investments and invest more money if you want to is crucial to being able to do things on the fly. So I hope this helped, guys.
So guys, that's the Prosper mobile application. We went into the mobile application. You were able to see the total assets that we have available, the portfolio. You were able to see what our return is. You're able to see what states we are impacting with our investments, as well as a small investment there as well. And we also were able to analyze the different investments that we currently hold there. So guys, I hope that this information has been great for you and that it allowed you to see Prosper not only from the desktop side that we covered previously, but now from the mobile application as well. Hopefully it's a tool or utility that you and your family can use to create residual income. And if you guys have enjoyed this content, be sure to smash that like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you'll stay updated on future content and videos similar to what you saw in today's video. And as always, guys, always remember, there is no goal that is unobtainable when you apply everyday finance. I'll see you guys in the next video.